I saw this video came into my recommended. Looks pretty interesting. It's about the second channel epidemic, which I think is really interesting because everyone basically has a slop channel now. So I kind of want to see what this guy's angle is about it.
Have you ever just been sitting there watching your favorite YouTuber, having a good old time? You know, you're having a laugh, maybe you learn something new, just enjoying your time, okay? Then all of a sudden they hit you with this.
I hope you had as much fun as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for checking out the second channel.
And you're like, hold up, second channel? What kind of trick are you trying to pull here? Why would you have a second channel?
Are you duff for joining?
Why not just post this video on your main channel? Who the hell do you think you are? And why doesn't Iyaz make music anymore? I will attempt to answer all of these questions today with...
Holy Jesus. Dude, Danny's hair got gray quick. Holy. He always had like a few gray strands, but damn.
For all of these...
I mean, he genuinely looks very good for his age, though. Yeah, he's like 4 years older than me, but still...
questions today with some help.
He does look good for his age.
Help from a few other YouTubers that you may have heard of, all of whom have second channels of their own. Straight to the source, network news could never. I also have a second channel, so I can speak on this with some authority. And here's a disclaimer, we are obviously not able...
How'd you have 1K viewers? It's fucking 7 a.m. A lot of people watching are probably in Australia, and it's like 10 in the evening over here.
To speak for every YouTuber. But hopefully this video at least gives you an idea of why some YouTubers divide their projects.
So people get gray hair faster. It's better to go gray than recede. I would rather have gray hair than go bald.
Across multiple different channels. Kind of an inside baseball type video. Hopefully you're into that. So you may be racking your head right now thinking, okay, who do I know that has a second channel? And sometimes those channels are almost indistinguishable from their main channels. I'm talking D'Angelo Wallace, not to be confused with D'Angelo Wallace.
Is he still uploading? I wonder if his second channel is still going, because that's his main. And then the second one, did he still keep going? Yeah, he's still going on that. Yeah, still pulling in good views. I swear these are just, yeah, these are live stream highlights basically. So they're so easy to pump out. But he does it in a good way where he's like looking at the camera and stuff when he talks. So it's kind of like, it looks like it's a video and not a live stream highlight.
Talking Jarvis Johnson Gold, not to be confused with Jarvis Johnson. There are other times when a YouTuber's second channel is like completely different, nothing even close to their main channel. And now I'm talking about, you know, Good Mythical Morning. They started out as Rhett and Link, they were doing skits, they were doing songs, and now they have a show. Totally separate, but it became their main gig. Also, you ever heard of Corridor Crew? And they're OGs, they used to be Corridor Digital. And they still do that stuff. It's their side projects though. Corridor Crew is their main gig where they do a lot of reaction stuff, unscripted things. They do all kinds of stuff on there, but it's not where their short films live, which used to be their bread and butter.
I mean, it is because YouTube has gone down the route of, I have talked to so many YouTube reps and they've all said the same thing. You need to upload more. Dude, I remember talking, I've said this before, I remember talking to a YouTube rep. They were so useless. I got paired with them and they basically gave me tips to grow. And then they said to me, like, I remember saying, like, you know, expecting some big cheat code. I mean, obviously, I was never going to get told it. But the guy just said something to me like, have you tried streaming before? Have you tried uploading shorts before? And I was like, oh my God, this is such a waste of time. Thank you, random for the 5. I got to get up and do shit. Can you give me a motivating speech? Okay. Will into existence. You will achieve everything that you want today. The world is your oyster. You could do anything you want if you put your mind to it. And if you don't, if you fall off the wagon, if you don't have the motivation, that's okay. You'll be on the streets shooting up heroin in 5 years. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. There we go.
Boy, I sure am having fun. The only thing that might make this video better is a sponsor segment about 5 minutes in.
There are a few main reasons why I think YouTubers start a second channel, but they all kind of funnel back into one common denominator that is the root of those reasons, and that root
Hello, Pyro.
is pressure. Whether that pressure comes from audience expectations, sponsor obligations,
E-beggar's cortisol spiked because he lost a donator.
algorithmic change.
How e-begging? How e-begging? I said thank you for joining. How e-begging?
Okay, bars. Pressure is seemingly the driving force behind many, many, many second channels that you see pop up on YouTube. And guys, we're going to talk about all this today. I mean,
yeah, I started Pyro Live because the main channel just does not make money on its own. The projects have gotten too big to be profitable.
An all-star lineup coming your way. You ever heard of Danny Gonzalez? He's in this video. Let me paint a picture for you.
Monkey.
Now let me tell you a story. There is a fella who loves making videos. It brings him so much joy. He gets to share his passions with other people through whatever medium suits him, whether that's music, skits, commentary, short films, all kinds of different stuff, right? Then one day, one of those videos pops off. All of a sudden, there are thousands of people who want to see more of this specific type of video from this fella. And this fella obliges. He starts making more and more videos in that style that brought him the initial boost, and he's posting those videos very frequently. Eventually, after doing this for a few years, it grows into something that can be sustainable as a full-time job. Yay! His dream job that he's wanted since he was a little kid is finally his. Uh-oh, probably should not mess this up. Every now and then he used to post something that was more experimental, kind of different, and he wasn't really worried if it didn't get as many views as his other stuff because, you know, he was just doing this for fun. But now he's less comfortable taking risks with that type of video because any flop could be the end. He spends most of his time only working on the types of videos that have worked in the past. It becomes this constant loop of just making the same video over and over and over because the last thing he wants is for all of this to go away because he tried something different. Okay, now open your eyes.
Yeah, I think there's like a honeymoon period where people enjoy making videos and then it just becomes more like a job. I think I was lucky to be able to do stuff that I like on main and then slop on the second. Because, you know, like slop videos that I do, I don't care about them. I think most people don't. It's just mindless garbage that you consume. Like, it's second monitor content. Second channel content is second monitor content. Genuinely. But it helps me fund stuff on the main. That's genuinely the only excuse I have for it.
Made my first friend at uni today. One of the only things we have in common is watching you.
Based.
Is it over? From one of your mods.
Thank you, unfortunately, a mod for the 10. That's kind of wholesome, man. It's good to hear.
Pyro finally turning 26 today.
It's over.
It's probably over for me.
It is.
But at least not as much as you, now
Okay.
pushing 40.
I'm 28.
Thank you for giving me so many laughs and helping out when I had a crash out over my grandma's brain tumor during Darkwood stream of yours.
Thank you, Azriel, for the 10. Your grandma's brain tumor. Shit. Sorry to hear that, man. I hope everything's all right. All things considered. Damn. Thank you, Crazy, for the 5. My Aphex Twin Boy. What's your favorite album? I don't know. I don't have a favorite album, man. Maybe Black Box?
Let's tell you to close your eyes. That fella is me. Yeah, I know. You should see your face right now. Look at yourself. Dumbfounded, I'm sure. Yeah.
It didn't. I'm on an OLED monitor. That joke didn't work. There is no reflection on this monitor.
That's right. I'm scared and I play it safe most of the time. Sue me. I think it would be foolish.
What kind of content does this guy make? I have never seen any of his content before. Ticket prices are disgusting. Second channel epidemic. I watched every episode of Batman. YouTube doesn't feel the same anymore. It's like kind of just Curtis Connor videos, pretty much. Does he have a second channel? He's got a podcast.
Not to a certain extent. And that is precisely why
She passed away
Yeah, well,
like...
my grandma's dead. And Pyro, fuck you for streaming right now. I just woke up. Horrible timing, how inconsiderate.
I'm sorry, I'll end stream now. Thank you, Elixir, for the 10. Azrael, what did you say in chat? She passed away like 2 years ago. Shit, sorry to hear, man. Yeah, sorry you had to go through that. Yeah, I think, honestly, like, no meme. Anyone right now, you should definitely reach out to a family member right now and just say, like, hello or something. Because if something happens to them, you will use hindsight to, like, punish yourself, thinking that you could have spent more time with them, which you should never do, by the way. Do not use hindsight. It's a terrible thing to do. But please reach out to, like, your parents, grandparents, an aunt or an uncle, just someone in your family that you can talk to that you haven't messaged in a while, and just say hi to them. Because, like, it is the most water is wet thing to say ever. But I think a lot of people, including myself, really don't take the time to think for a second to, like, reach out. Like, I reached out to my mom today, and I reached out to my nan, and I haven't reached out to my nan in like half a week. And I kind of thought, shit, I need to like say something. Thank you, Trojan, for the 6. You're talking about slop, but your second channel is still fun to watch. It's serviceable. Honestly, I think Dolan made a really good comparison here. It's like me, it's like Critical, it's like, you know, all the second channels. We're all just different servings of fast food. It's like In-N-Out Burger, Wendy's, Max, McDonald's, KFC. It's like it's all just different servings. And sure, some of the slop is a little bit less sloppier than other channels, but it's still slop at the end of the day.
I have a second channel, but enough about me.
I'll reach out I'll reach out for your nan for... No, don't message my nan, you fucking idiot. No, I'm saying message your own family.
Right? Ew, can you stop? We're not here for you. We're here for Dylan.
Strugglers, it is National Sleep Awareness Month. You guys heard about this? No way. I've had it marked on my calendar.
This guy's energy is so positive and happy, I could never. So he might be the happiest YouTuber in the world, or he's killed someone. He's killed someone about 5 years ago, and the authorities still haven't found the body.
For all, you're just itching for it to get here. Did you know that sleep deprivation...
Yeah, not
I
doing that.
think you might have been one of the first guys in the space, in like the commentary space, that started a second channel. Why did you do that? In the least accusatory way.
I was just like remembering right before we got on why I actually made that channel. It's because I made a video about that, the dude
His hairline is so good, man. It mugs me.
who ran the Dory Twitter account. Basically,
Oh, that guy. This guy ran like a bunch of gimmick accounts, and then he cried when Twitter banned him.
that Dory Twitter account just stole other people's tweets. He was saying stealing wasn't a big deal or whatever. I forget exactly what he was saying, but I just remade that video word for word and then created my own channel and uploaded the video. So that was the first video on that channel. And a bunch of people from my audience subscribed to that channel, and I was like, okay, I guess this is just my second channel now because I have another channel that people are already subscribed to. I started posting just like sketches on there that I was filming in my apartment.
Yeah, because a lot of these people, like Curtis Connor, Drew Gooden, even Cody Co, they all came from Vine. So them doing skits kind of makes sense.
Wanted a place where I could post other types of videos that weren't like my main commentary videos, and I felt like I would be bothering my audience if I posted them on my main channel, so I kind of just had that place to experiment with other types of videos. And that's kind of always what it had been for the most part. Just if I had an idea that wasn't good enough for the main channel or just felt too different, I would post it on the second channel. I feel like in recent years the lines have blurred a lot more and it's become much more similar to the main channel, but I do feel...
Yeah, I think people that do second channel content, they try to one-up it and eventually improve it. I have done the complete opposite. My content's just gotten worse. I mean, I remember my Pyro Live videos initially got so many views. They got like 1 million views each. It was insane. But I think I saturated my own channel by uploading so much, because I did a video where I built a PC, I did a video where I played Jackbox with friends, but I could not do that stuff now and still get views because the algorithms shifted entirely. I always have had a bit of a sneaking suspicion that whenever there's a big YouTube algorithm shift, I think the top 0.1% of YouTubers are told, and then everyone else just has to find out by copying them. Like, a good example is, and I've mentioned this loads of times before, gaming content, right? On Pyro Live, I would do gaming content and I would do reactions. I mean, here's a really good example. If I go on my channel, like this video got 1.5 million views, 1.5 million, and this one got 1.6 mil, and all they are is just reaction videos. That's it. That's all it is. It's me watching someone else's video. This is the kind of viewership that makes, like, Asmongold shit himself. But I think now there's definitely been an algorithm shift because this kind of stuff just isn't promoted anymore now. Because I think YouTube kind of realized we're cultivating a community of people that are just watching other people's content and not actually doing anything themselves. They're not actually promoting. They're not creating new content. They're just regurgitating stuff. I mean, it could be a cope. People like Asmongold and stuff still get insane views by just watching like Fox and CNN. I think that's more kind of the political sphere. But yeah, like that's insane. But I cannot do... If I did a reaction to someone else's video now, it would turbo flop. So I have to, you know, do the kind of ASAT stuff, the ASAT compilation of topics and things that happen, that kind of thing. So it is interesting how there's a change. And that's why I think people like Critical stopped uploading gaming content onto his main channel and he made a second channel. Because I think like, I mean, a great example here is like, because I would make the argument that I fell off, right? I would love to make that argument. I'd be the first person to say it. But we've actually been getting good views. Like, we've been getting 400K, 400K. Like, these are basically videos that are nearing 500,000. Apart from this one, like that one was a complete flop. But, you know, 400K, 400K, 400K. Like, we're getting really good views. Like, basically nearly 500,000 a video. And for someone with just over 1 mil subs, that's really healthy, especially for, like, daily. But then if we look at...
Pyrocynical, I may be one of the very few fans that will be a line cook that's in the army, and also my cat is enjoying your slop, and thank you for the slop. Hope we get that main channel video soon.
Thank you, Carlos, for the 10. It will be out this month. But there's a good example here. I did Gartner Ban 2 years ago, 700k. And then the most recent ones I did absolutely flopped. Like this one a year ago, like 200k, that's terrible. And then like this was me watching someone's video. And that got 800k, and that was 2 years ago. So I definitely think there's been a huge algorithm shift here on like what YouTube actually promotes. Like there's the first video. Nice nice pearly whites. Nice pearly whites there. I have never had a good haircut in my life. Gartner Ban 2, that was on 900k, 800k. YouTuber complains about having 200,000 views. Yeah, it's okay. So it is difficult to. I want to try and explain this in a non-memey way. The thing is, whenever your videos aren't doing well, YouTube constantly pushes to you that you're falling off and someone else is going to take your spot. And I think a lot of people get very insecure about that, but don't like to talk about it publicly. Me complaining that a video got 200k on the outside, it looks incredibly out of touch, which it is. But obviously, I'm not just looking at the views. I'm looking at the views translated to the ad revenue, translated to how much does my team get, because my team don't get a flat cut. They get a percentage cut of the channel. So if a channel does better, they get more money. So it's not just supporting me anymore. It's a large team. So I have to make sure that like everyone actually gets paid. So yeah, it does kind of turn into, you know, oh, this didn't do that well. Oh, I mean, that's why I made the gaming channel, because I don't want to stop doing gaming videos. I love them. All right.
Like it's much lower stakes over there for whatever reason.
So you have a second channel, Scott's Stash.
Scott the Waz. His channel is such an anomaly. Like he always does so well. I'm going to be honest here, boys. I'm going to seem like such a fake fan. I have never watched a Scott the Waz video in my life. I've seen snippets, but I've never watched an entire video in my life. I think he makes it's that kind of like cozy content,
Hello,
I guess,
Pyro.
talking about a video game.
I noticed your title says my wife left me again. Does this mean that you had the ability to pull woman with a mop on your head?
I don't have a mop.
Please clarify.
Okay. All right. Are we done? Are we done? What are those noises, man? What are you trying to make? What scenario? Thank you, CDL, for the 5. My second attempt to become an underpaid, caffeine-addicted taxi driver superhero. Good luck with that. Thank you, Zimbad, for the 13. Been stuck on a train for nearly 3 hours trying to get to London. It's been cancelled twice, and I only just got to Birmingham. Oh, you're in Birmingham? Be careful. Be careful. Scary place.
Hey, Pyro, the Lorex called. He wants his mustache back.
Ban that guy. Are we dead ass? It's not the right color, by the way. I'd like to point out to the class, it's not the right color. It is not the right color. So it's not even accurate. All right? Thank you.
Correct? Yes.
$20 for that bit.
Okay. Good job. Very good. What was the reason for initially starting the channel, and then what has it turned into?
Spot the difference. Yeah, spot the timeout. Yeah, you're getting sniped. Where is he? Where did he say spot the difference? Spot the difference? Yeah, spot the timeout. Yep. Unlucky. 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 Timed out. Unlucky. I don't even care. You remember. Get out.
Over time.
Primarily, the original purpose of it was just genuinely as a second channel, like an archival channel. If you go back to like the old...
Thank you, Relic, for the 6. Please play Call of Warriors Bound in Blood. I played the original Call of Warriors. It's really good. I didn't play... I played a bit of Bound in Blood as a kid, but
oldest videos uploaded to that channel. It's all
Is that Peanut Butter Gamer?
old, embarrassing, like school projects of mine, or like really old childhood stuff. I've been very keen on like archiving the stuff I've done in the past. Back in like 2015, 2016, that's when that channel kind of got started. As my main channel, Scott the Waz, started to take, you know,
Just made it to Coventry. Please help me. You have no chance of living. You gotta draw like a... Dude, get some kerosene, a lighter, just set yourself on fire there. You got no chance.
my primary focus. Eventually, I kind of decided to just upload a couple little things to that second channel. Behind the scenes, like bloopers or commentary tracks. I would try to do like things here and there because I've always really loved...
You guys seen... Okay. For anyone that doesn't know, right, I'm gonna pull up examples.
Rest in peace, Pyro. He got hit by a bazooka. Now I think about him every time I hit the slop. Kaboom car blow, kaboom car blow. Okay, no more money for you, you greedy little piglet.
Thank
You're
you,
bleeding
Elixir.
me dry.
Right, we got some pictures of Coventry here. Okay. Let me think of some. Yeah, I need to show all of you how bad Coventry is. Like, you got no understanding. This place is hell on earth. Like, it's all just urban decay. It is genuinely the worst fucking place I have ever been to in my life. Like, dude, I remember having to go through Coventry to get to London from Birmingham. It was... Like, look at that! Look at that! Look at that, man! That's the UK! The fucking roof got blown off. No, well, I was going to say got blown off in a tornado, but we don't have tornadoes. They probably stole it for scrap and they just never replaced it. It's so bad. Okay. 36% is violent crime! 36% is violent crime! Look at the fucking heat map, man! Look at it! That's so... Wow. Wow, that is... It is 104% the national average of crime rate. Common crimes are violence and sexual offenses. 36 per 10,000. I never go to Coventry. Never go to Coventry. I'm not even joking. Like, the safest place in Coventry is probably the fields. Nah. Coventry's safe. All right, no, we're pulling it, but we're pulling up the statistics. It's over for you. Like, dude. Violent crime is 36. And then drugs is like only 2. Look at that fucking spike, man! Dude, there's more crime in Coventry than England and Wales on average. Look at that! Yeah, look, there's less, there's less antisocial behavior than the average. That's because they're fucking killing everyone. Like, there's no one left to go harass antisocially. Vehicle crime, shoplifting, robbery, possession of weapons. Other crime is down. You know why? Because they fucking stole everything. They stole everything already. Burglary, bicycle theft is up on the average. That place needs to be firebombed and quarantined. I'm talking like 28 days later. Like that, they gotta firebomb that entire place. What do you mean shut the fuck up? No, you don't understand how bad Coventry is. You'll never understand.
Of bonus features on DVDs and all of that. Yeah. So as much as like scripted content is like my true
28 Days Later is a UK documentary.
bread and butter, like that's my
No, it's a Coventry documentary.
biggest passion in life. I've also really still enjoyed like
I was in Coventry once and there were rats scurrying down every street. They were running away so they didn't get robbed.
a lot of unscripted content. So I tried that here and there on Scott Stash.
They didn't want to be a statistic for the violent crime.
Like I just tried to like put out like a little video where I'm talking about a thing in my game collection or just talking about some
Coventry crime rate lover. Who agrees that Coventry is still better than Stafford?
old thing
I'm not having that. I'm not having that slander.
I did or what have you. I think it almost felt very cool to kind of build up something new again. Started to upload weekly to Scott Stash as well. I ended up just kind of like gradually doing more and more to the point where I saw a lot of people.
But guns are banned there. How is their crime?
Nice wolf cut.
Thank you, Salad Man, for the 10. It's not a wolf cut.
Say that they actually preferred Scott Stash to like the main content I was producing.
What is your thought process behind not just dumping everything in the same place?
When I started,
This guy does like film reviews, from what I remember.
that felt like the obvious thing. Like, why would you split your audience? Because then you're just gonna have to rebuild a second audience. Then, like, some will transfer over, but each community is like bucketed for what they want. When I started doing movie or music reactions, that's what the audience wanted, and I felt like definitely the audience was there for the.
Dude, quit. Honestly, bro, Dylan, quit YouTube, get into looks maxing. Look at that jawline. Holy mogged. Please get into looks maxing right now.
Artists, and like someone that they were like, oh, you're good enough for, you know, whatever. So I kind of wanted to build an audience that's more like Dylan centric. Like I kind of needed a reset because I kind of let things get a little hectic over there.
You were doing music specifically, and then your new channel was movie stuff, and then you started another channel that's kind of like, there isn't really any genre or topic that you cover. It's more like Wild Westy. Why start the Wild Westy channel when you already have the one that's so successful?
You know when they send you the play buttons, the 100,000 and millions.
Yeah.
So when I hit 100,000 on my first channel, and you fill out the form, they're like, hey, what's your channel name? And you had to type it in, and I'm like, could you just put anything in here? So then when I got the million on Dylan is in Trouble, I was like, I just typed in the first thing that came to my mind, which was Ooga Booga. And then sure enough, they sent it, congratulations, Ooga Booga. And I was like, all right, well, now I got to continue the joke. So I created that second channel.
Is that BB No Money? He looks like a mix between like BB No Money and Ludwig. It's quite strange.
Just for that joke, so I could be like, hey, look, we already hit 1 million, how crazy, and we have like 50,000 subscribers, right? And then the second video I made hit like 2 million views right away, and I was like, all right, well, damn, man, all right, I guess I gotta keep making videos. So a little bit was like, there's an audience hunger for it, and I thought it was just like a smart way to like separate. Maybe it's like out of respect for the audience, but like I kind of want to bucket things where it's like, here's the movie stuff. If you like that, here it is. If you want the other stuff, you just have to subscribe. It's like, obviously, it's not like, it doesn't cost anything, so people can head there for everything else. Just because it feels so clean, like when you want to watch a movie commentary, that's the kind of content you come to the channel for. Every time they click on a video, they know what they're gonna get. I also think that kind of could turn like an audience off. You're too wide of a variety, and the tone is different on too many different types of videos. Where if your audience comes across it, they have to think, do I really want to watch this? And if they have that thought enough times, it immediately just makes them go, maybe why am I even subscribed? Like, they just skip you enough times where it's like, I don't know that I even really care.
From what I can remember, the second channel spawned in as something where I would have a video idea.
Oh, Mr. GG, he voiced in Fear and Hunger based.
Or I would make a video and look at the completed product and either be like, this is not up to par with what I want it to be. This is too left field that it's not going to resonate with the audience, or this video is going to bomb. I'm just going to put it on my second channel. This is going to be my fun channel where there's no standards at all.
That's kind of what you did too.
Everybody that I talk to says the same thing. And I think people that don't do it, like people that don't make YouTube videos, they
Pyro Iron Mouse is live. Can you stream later? Yeah, all good, bro. I'll end stream.
just think like, well,
I actually, I was going to stream at some point with, not Iron Mouse, Connor, Sea Dog. That's right. I wanted to stream with him. But I'm not actually sure what I'll stream yet.
it's just up. Who cares? Like, just post it on the same channel. But like, there's a reason we don't.
I see a lot of people mention that. It's just like, why isn't this on the main channel, or why isn't, or something? And it's like, there is a distinct difference. Even though a lot of viewers don't really see a difference between second channel uploads and main channel uploads. I've seen a lot of viewers go like, this is just on the main, this belongs on the main channel. And I'm kind of like, as the editor or as the producer of these videos, I will tell you right away, no, there is always a difference. More casual viewers of YouTube don't really see the difference in like maybe an unscripted piece of content and a scripted piece of content. Even if somebody couldn't like pinpoint what the problem is, I think they would kind of
I don't know what GG's main channel is anymore. I haven't checked in a minute, actually. Hang on. Mr. GG. I watched 4 disturbing documentaries. The Strangers Chapter 3. God, that film franchise needs to die. It's terrible. Disturbing documentaries. Yeah, the documentaries is like doing really well for him at the minute.
Consciously
They'd
kind of
feel
see
it.
it. They would be like, there's something off about this, you know? Like there's a reason why like main channel and second channel are kind of their own separate things.
That's one of the reasons that I wanted to do this video, because that is a thing that I'll hear. If I post something on my second channel, that's more of like an unscripted reaction commentary instead of like a full conceptual scripted thing. Some people would be like, oh man, this should have just gone on your main channel. Maybe like from your end, as a viewer, I could see why you would think that, but from my end, it's like, it's a completely different beast. I probably overthink it too. Like, I think people notice things that they don't and care about things that I care about more than they do, so.
That's the thing with being a creator. You should embrace the fact that...
It's not a vape,
Hello,
bro.
Pyro. I was at a Turning Point USA rally while Charlie was alive on campus last year, and your name came up not once but twice. How big is your contribution to Turning Point USA, and are you a Kirky?
Your name is your name for $10 is Benjamin Fent and Yahoo. Wow.
To you, it's like, there's a distinct difference. Even if the viewer can't tell, I think that just shows you're making good content if the viewer can't tell. That's not to say the viewer is dumb or anything. It's more so like, I think a lot of viewers just kind of watch YouTube much more casually than I think like creator type person does a lot of the time. You know, I'm watching like a movie or TV show and I'm immediately kind of thinking, oh, how did they do this? Or wow, that must have been crazy. I was watching the damn Muppet movie and like, how did they make them ride bikes?
Some people can get away with posting whatever they want, all on the same channel. Just all kinds of variety and people will tune in. This is not about them. Good for them, and I wish I was one of those people, but unfortunately I am not. And that certainly is not the norm on YouTube. So if you're one of those people that can do that, hey man. Praise God. So Dylan had mentioned that it's really nice for viewers to be able to easily differentiate the different types of videos you're gonna see through the different channels. And you might not even know this. You might not remember this happening, or maybe if you're a YouTuber yourself, you will remember this. But there was a period of time a few years ago when YouTube was really, really heavily pushing you to use playlists. So if you have a series where you're doing some cooking stuff, put those in the cooking playlist. If you have a different series where you're doing gaming stuff, put that in a gaming playlist. And they were kind of discouraging people from making different channels. They said, guys, it's not necessary. Don't make second channels. Don't make different channels for different stuff.
Again, I just call back to when I had that YouTube rep of him just saying, have you tried streaming? This was a rep I got for Pyrocynical, by the way, not Pyro Live. And I said to him, yeah, I stream on my second channel. And then he goes, oh, we can't talk about that. I'm not allowed to. And it's like, okay, like, bro acted like he had the Walter White laser pen pointed at him from like Felina or something.
Put him in a playlist.
So bizarre.
And you know, a lot of the time YouTube will tell us to do something and we say, no, we don't trust you, Tube. And YouTubers will just go with the flow and do what actually is working for them. The playlist thing wasn't really working. Because the problem with a playlist, okay, is that you're not seeing that on the onset. Unless you're in the playlist looking at videos, all you're seeing is a recommended video from a channel. So again, if there's a channel that...
My dopamine's low. I think I'm going to go on a 5K after this stream.
...makes cooking stuff and then...
Me want dopamine. Me want dopamine now. Me want heroin, but heroin illegal. So I go on 5K.
Randomly, they post a gaming video to that channel. You're gonna be like, wait, what the heck? But YouTube would say, no, but it's...
Get Mr. Boast off the screen. Mr. Boast. He does look like 10% like Mr. Beast. So yeah, fair enough.
It's in a gaming playlist. Well, you're not seeing that on the homepage.
It's 11 p.m. Dude, I've done runs at like 3 in the morning.
So
it's actually really nice to go on a run when it's late at night. It's really peaceful.
It's just confusing for a viewer. It might be a little off-putting. It might be off.
Mr. Feast.
Footing. It's just a little bit cleaner to put it on its own channel where people will expect gaming videos. And that way it doesn't hurt your click-through rate. Here we go. Here we're going inside baseball. It doesn't hurt your channel's click-through rate.
Yeah, that's... I know I made this point before, but in case there's any new gens that didn't see it. So you may see at the minute that there's loads of YouTubers and it looks like they're panic changing their titles. But actually, everyone publicly got access to ABC. So now you can change your... I said this in the Pyro Live video yesterday, but everyone can change... They can put out 3 titles and 3 thumbnails. So that's why it rapidly changes, and it looks like they think the video's flopping, so they're changing it. But YouTube will recommend one to you, and if you click on it, that percentage will increase. It's like the video I put out yesterday, the Kai Cenat one. Originally, it was about BuzzFeed. No one gives a shit. And then I set the C option as Kai Cenat, and that had like a 40% click-through rate compared to 220s. So that was like night and day. And then YouTube immediately set it to that.
Because most people are there to see cooking. And all of a sudden...
Silence Jew. What? Get that guy out. Get that guy out. Get that guy out. Get that guy out.
You post a gaming video, and they're gonna be like, well, maybe I don't want to watch gaming video from you. I want to watch cooking from you. So you've built
Why'd you say shut up, Jew?
up a cooking audience, and now you're serving them gaming. Click-through rate goes down, that hurts your channel as a whole. You don't want that. So you put the gaming videos on a gaming channel where you can build a gaming audience.
Something that I've heard other people talk about is the pressure is infinitely lower than they feel on the main channel that they built that like started their career.
Dude, I got this really autistic idea for like a video tonight. I want to try and do some like voice impressions of characters. Can you guys give me a list of what I should do? I need to get my phone so I can make a note. Hang on.
Hey, remember 3 years ago when you played the Walking Dead Destiny game that was absolutely ass, but every time your character picked something up you laughed? You claimed you'd have started a family before GTA 6. Looks like you failed, buddy.
Well, that's just cope. What are you talking about? I heard that dono, by the way. That's just cope. It's not out yet. There's still time. Okay, Kai Cenat, Justin Bieber. Okay, these options suck. Never mind. I was going to write them down on my phone, but these options suck. How does he hear? It's called headphones.
You know, it feels like a secondary place that has no pressure, no anything. You, to me, feel like that's your attitude towards everything that you do.
Scooby-Doo, Netanyahu.
That it's all just like, whatever, no big deal.
Oh, actually, it's the opposite. I'm not like tight about things, but it's always in my mind. Like
Yeah, I want to try and do an impersonation of something for the slop video that's going out tonight. I don't know what yet. I gotta think about it. I gotta go into my mind palace and think about it.
I'm never gonna put out something that's like slop. I never want to put out like if I'm gonna make a.
Okay, I want honest opinion here. How was the impersonation yesterday of John Marston? How was that impression in the video? If you didn't see it, you're a fake fan. If you didn't see it, you're a fake fan. I was pretty happy with that. It sucked. I wasn't there. 2 out of 10. Shit. 6 out of 10. I was at work. Okay. What, are you stuck in the fucking IKEA backrooms? Like, you can go home, by the way, and then watch the video. Cringe. Thumbs down. If you saw it, you're a genius. What is this guy, a fucking genius? 1 out of 10. It was great. Wait. What emoji did you just fucking post? It was great. It was great. And then he posts the long nose emoji. Yeah, you're gone. Yeah, you're gone. Sorry. Bye-bye. Yeah. Yeah, don't say it was great and then post the emoji of the guy with the long nose. Yeah, fuck off.
A reaction video, which is kind of like considered like low run content.
I'm not having some like Disney Pinocchio bit in chat.
It better have like enough watchable quality to it where people
Unfunny.
when they click, and that goes back to my theory of like if people see like, oh, you don't really provide much to a video, why would I even bother clicking on it when I can just go watch the original?
This is probably mostly self-imposed, but as like your audience grows and as videos become like more successful, you feel a little more pressure every time. Like, okay, this video has to be at least that good.
Bro has a hidden talent, keep it hidden. Yeah, you're gone as well. Let's not be posting the long nose emoji. What's that emoji called? What's that emoji called? Why the fuck is that allowed? Lying face. It's not even trying to hide what it is. It's just called lying face. Why did they make that? You look like Micah from Red Dead Redemption 2. What does Micah look like? What does he look like with no beard? Dude, why did he not shave? Okay, the hairline, it's a little bit over. A middle parting could save it. He looks better, like clean shaven. What the hell? Does no one agree? The hairline's a bit cooked.
Person impersonation. That shit always slaps. Remember when we were chatting in Discord about your OC commission, then you did your best George Floyd impersonation.
Okay. Okay. Oh, and then he says at the end he was just kidding. He was just kidding. What? Wait, no. That whole donor's being replayed. That whole donor's being replaced.
Do your black person impersonation. That shit always
It's not exposed. He said it was a bit.
We were chatting in Discord about your OC commission, then you did your best George Floyd impersonation. Had me rolling. By the chat way, chat him, just kidding, Lamau.
So you said he was joking. There you go. It's so over. Yeah, a guy made a dono. Proof my ass. Yeah, he mugs me. It's over.
Or better, especially when you're making like scripted commentary videos. Like I've been making more like longer videos on the main channel too, and I feel like I've sort of put a lot of pressure on myself to have like all these like really great ideas and the final product come out really well. Whereas on the second channel, it feels a lot more fluid. I can just kind of like get on and record and I don't really have to have a plan. They're kind of more.
Can you show us the impression? No.
or reaction style, although I would say I'm adding commentary, which
To Danny to Furious. Has he uploaded on there recently? Not really. But his video views are really good, like per video. I think he's got a kid now, like he's married and stuff.
which a lot of reaction
Yeah, him and Drew Gooden got married like around the same time. Because there's a running bit in their community that they're just the same person.
channels don't do. Whatever pressure I have imposed on myself on the main channel is not there as much on the second channel.
Whenever I'm doing something that I know is going to be on the second channel versus something that I know is going to be on the main channel, I think my energy is a lot looser. I feel a little bit more... Yeah, I just feel like less uptight.
Racist.
About it because there's like less of a pressure.
Misogynistic.
Originally, I was gonna like kind of try to take it, dial it back, try out different things, and then see what works best. But then the second video popped so hard, and I was like, oh, okay, well, now I feel like the pressure. I gotta continue living up to like making good stuff. And the video wasn't like high quality production-wise. It was actually bad intentionally, just like as part of a joke. I kind of wanted the pressure to be off a little bit when I made the second channel, but it didn't. I think maybe Dylan is in
Drew and Danny married each other? Yes.
trouble. When I first started that was very much like, there's literally like 3,000 people watching this, so it's like pressure's off, so I didn't care as much, and I got some weird-ass videos that I privated, so...
I realized I couldn't really keep up with the main channel being like a weekly thing anymore, but I could do weekly content if it's unscripted and a little lighter in terms of like, you know, a workload there. Eventually it grew into something where, you know, it was like, this can be not just like a secondary focus, but like a secondary like pillar. It's just easier to put stuff out and it's fun in its own way. It helps me kind of stay sane because if I was only doing one, like my main scripted videos or these unscripted videos, I wouldn't really be happy doing just one or the other. I think kind of having that balance and doing a variety of...
I remember when JonTron quit for a while and he didn't upload. People raided his subreddit and they just turned it into a Scott the Was subreddit.
Things. It's fun. And I like that. I think we're at a point with YouTube where you don't just want to pump out something to pump out something that week. For your main bread and butter. I've done this like 250 plus times for nearly 10 years at this point. A lot of the stuff I do now, it requires way more research than it once did, or like prep time.
His videos do look cool though. It looks like a bit of a... I'm guessing he's going for a time capsule looking thing. Like he's trying to make his videos look like they're, you know, mid 2010s YouTube.
Or figuring out like, okay, how exactly is this video going to work out? Whereas with Scott Stash, this is kind of like, okay, like the whole mindset of this is that this...
Before and way before.
Is just...
Before and wait. Someone just did a Sopranos reference. I gotta... Please don't play Sigma music and fucking ruin it. Please don't do that.
Oh, look at that. It's like an ad.
Actually ruined it. Before and way before.
Oh, look at that. It's like an ad for a fucking weight loss center.
Before and way before.
This guy ever stop breaking balls?
Before and way before.
Me being me. This is me still producing videos, but there's less of a character to it. There's still
Gabagoo over here.
a character to it, but there's less of it.
Ideally on my main channel,
He pointed down so much that it's still in the next take as well. Gabagoo over here.
Want some?
Fuck it.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the most unfashionable hats of the 21st century. Number 10, Pyrocynical's hair.
No.
Pyrocynical's toenails. Thank you for the 10.
Gabagool, Grandma. It's nothing but fat and nitrates.
Gabagoo over here. He's like still pointing in the next take. Like he was pointing down that, like, so basically he was canonically pointing at the table for a good 15 seconds. Like fucking sign language or something.
I would be posting like once
Gabagoo
every 2 or 3 months
over
and just like working on
here.
bigger projects that whole time. And that's really fun because you get to like immerse yourself in projects.
So when you got to drop a quest off to someone.
There is like a huge amount of pressure there, like I said before. It's like when you go so long without posting and you're getting to the end of a video you're working on, it is kind of like...
Paulie Walnuts collab when? Well, unfortunately, Frank Cicero that played Paulie passed away. Rest in peace. Hey, Family Guy.
shit, I hope I
You're just reminding me of all the Sopranos bits now.
made a good video and didn't just like goof off for 3 months.
Yeah, well, and even so, like, sometimes you know you made a good video and it's like, I hope I can package this in a way that is appealing to people that
Yeah.
they'll want to even click on
Yeah.
it in the first place.
When I'm starting a main channel video, I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna work on this for 3 months, I need to make sure it's like a good idea. And so I do kind of get like analysis paralysis when I'm deciding what video to make next, because I'm like, I'm committing a lot of time to working on this. When I am coming up with ideas, and I have people that I work with that like help me come up with video ideas too, at the beginning stages, they're not necessarily main channel or second channel ideas. It's just like, here's a weird Instagram account, here's a weird movie. It kind of depends on like how much material there is to talk about and whether or not I have like a lot of interesting ideas that relate to that video. Like, can I throw in sketches
You look older than when you posted your latest video.
into this video?
Thank you.
Is this more of like
I filmed that 5 years ago.
a narrative,
I'm a time traveler.
or is it just a few videos to react to that kind of decides whether it's a main channel video or a second channel? On the main channel, I want it to be more interesting than the most basic form of a commentary video, which is just me sitting at a desk. So anything I can do to spice it up, that for me is the fun part.
There was one time that I had a video on my second channel that was doing so well that I privated the video. It was more of like a stream of consciousness. I was figuring out
Why?
what I wanted to say about this thing
It was probably too mean.
in real
He had remorse.
time, and it was messy and it was sloppy, and it was just something that I had like these initial thoughts that I wanted to get out into the world, but I didn't want to sit down and make it into a full main channel video because I didn't think it warranted that. But then that video started doing so insanely well, better than my main channel videos, and there were new people coming in and finding me for the first time and being like, so this is what you do? You do sloppy, messy.
IDK, here's £1.46. Thank you, Jordan, for the £1.46.
like rambly nonsense commentary, and I was like, oh no, that is not what I do, and that's not what I want people to know me for. So I took the video down. I wanted my second channel to be more of a tight-knit community, and I didn't really want it to be this big, far-reaching thing where just like random people were coming in and finding me through that. So the second channel, I never intended for it to be a place where strangers just stumble in. But that's fine if they do, but I didn't really want that.
If you see a video doing well and you're like, I need to kill this momentum, that takes guts, bro. I gotta tell you, that is crazy.
What can I say, man?
He's doing the Thanos. Like Thanos in the Avengers, he had like the perfect plan, but he purposely fucked himself over because he didn't want to go through with it.
I'm different. I'm just different like
Success? Nah, thank you.
Have I ever posted something on the second channel and been like, oh, that did well, I wish I would have put more work into that and made it a main channel video? Because then it would have done even better, and it could be, you know, like one of my bigger videos, the copying content video. The first part of that video, I'm talking about this guy who just like steals clips from other YouTubers and Twitch streamers. He was making videos about how he makes like 20K a month by clipping people. And that was originally a second channel video. And then I kind of like wrote some more commentary along with that and made it a small section.
Oh God, these guys, man.
In a
Is I made 30K a month clipping other people's content.
bigger video on the main channel.
Have you had
I could not imagine something so soulless as that. I think one of the most graceful things about YouTube is the fact that you're able to build a community. You're able to build an audience. With that, you're just not. You're just making money. It's so soulless.
Section in a bigger video on the main channel.
Have you had sponsors on your second channel?
Yeah, yes. Sponsors on the second channel for a good while now, yeah.
Does that add pressure to it? Because the second channel always feels like everybody's like dumping ground for what.
I'm going to make 30K a month clipping your content. Bro, do it. Bro, I'm not even doing a bit here. Clip my content. Do it. You know how like Speed and Jinxie and Queso and all that went viral by people clipping their content? Do it. I would be happy if you made 30K a month clipping my content.
Whatever they want to do. But once sponsors get introduced, then it's like part of the business.
Yeah, because sponsors, they're expecting a certain view count. I think a lot of the sponsors that I've worked with
Not all sponsors want a view count. That's like CPM based. Some of them will just take anything.
tend to be ones that I work with for a while, so I think they generally know what they're getting into. Even if I put out like kind of a random video, there's still like a core
Will you pay us for clipping your content? No, but you can monetize it.
audience that'll come watch, and they're okay with like those core number audience. But it definitely adds a little pressure because yeah, you don't want a video to bomb and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, we're not getting our money's worth. Yeah, it definitely adds a business element to it.
Yeah,
I'm like, if there's
You don't take down videos of you? No. No, I've never done that.
a stinker in the middle of some of my videos that do well, do they care that much about it? And I've been told that they do. They will look at that, and they'll also average out views sometimes.
Yeah.
So you don't want this outlier dragging everything down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of sucks after a while because it's like, I can't do... Well, you can't have fun. We have fun.
We do
have a
have
lot of
fun.
fun.
We love to
We
have
have a
fun.
lot of fun. We have fun.
Uploaded the bit where you were crashing out over Sneakers O'Toole on my YouTube channel.
We have a lot of fun.
Out of all the things, it's that.
We love this.
They're funny.
Okay? It does become a little bit of a tricky game where you get into that and you want to impress sponsors. So it's like, okay, I'll just put these over here. I don't know if you've gotten sponsors on the second channel, on your second
Couple,
channel.
yeah.
You run into a similar problem
Yes.
where now you still want to keep impressing sponsors.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yes, it
Right.
starts all over.
then you make the third channel.
Fine, I'm re-uploading Darkwood and calling it my own. No, I didn't say that. I said a clip.
Oh, and then
I did not say steal the entire video.
you just
know.
keep moving down.
It's a vicious cycle.
Yeah.
A lot of like brands, if they have the option of spending more money on a main channel video that's going to get more views or multiple smaller videos that get less views, they will pick multiple smaller videos because they're kind of like diversifying, hedging their bets a little bit instead of putting all their eggs in one basket. So I think that sometimes they're more likely to want to sponsor a second channel video. Really, the reason that I
A clip is meant to be short. You're talking about uploading an 8-hour clip.
started posting like a lot more on the second channel, I was tackling bigger, longer projects on the main channel, and I didn't want to go that long without posting. So I was like, let me figure out something that I can post in the meantime. And then the other thing was that once I started having kids, there were long periods of time where it just wasn't feasible for me to be making longer projects. But yeah, when I started having kids, I just wanted a way to like be able to post something and not feel like I'm just like gone for large amounts of time. I am still gone for large amounts of time, but this gives me a vehicle to at least not have that excuse.
And the truth is, guys, it's not that serious, right? Except it is. It's deadly serious. How dare you say that? This could all be ripped away from any of us for any number of reasons at any time. You have to take it incredibly seriously, but if you take it too seriously, it strips the joy away from it. So really, it's horrifyingly serious, but you kind of have to just like put your head down like this and pretend that it's not, and pretend like, I don't even care. Like when you're trying to get the PS2 to load up faster, so you're like not paying attention to the screen. So yeah, that's the key to success, guys. You can have that one for free. Okay, so now that we've all been yapping about this for entirely too long,
Why did everyone do that? I remember doing that with my Xbox.
let me paint you another picture.
We upload every long channel video and AI Dolan's voice so he gets credit.
I'm going to sue you if you do that. Twisted. Thank you for the 10, but I'm going to sue you if you do that.
Now let me tell you another story, and I'm gonna put you at the center of this story, okay? Listen up. Imagine you are a YouTuber. Congratulations. You start making videos because it's really fun, it gives you a creative outlet, you enjoy doing it. You don't really have anything in particular you wanna stick to or talk about.
I'm going to upload Fear and Hunger, but it's one of those AI voice movie retrospectives on YouTube Shorts where it talks as if I'm the main character. Why do I know exactly what you're talking about?
Wojak of the week. I love walking slowly, Wojak.
What? Which one is that? Like you rancid for the 10?
So you're just throwing stuff at the wall, seeing what sticks. Maybe at one point you made what you thought was gonna be a one-off video essay type thing about like the state of the music industry. And you don't really know that much about the state of the music industry. You don't really know or care much about music at all, but you were like, oh, this would be a fun thing to do. And that video explodes. Millions of views. You're rolling in it right now. Now, there are tons of people that expect that type of video from you. They expect music industry video essays from you. You, the person that doesn't really care that much about that topic. And until now, nobody wanted anything from you. Nobody expected.
I'm going to upload your videos onto Chinese YouTube. Okay, look, guys. When I said clip, I meant as in like, you get me more famous and then you get money. I'm not talking about you stealing my shit and just re-uploading it.
Expected you to do anything. They didn't know who you were.
My God, man. Like, my God. You listen to nothing I say. Like, how did you misconstrue that entire point I just made?
And now they know you as the music industry video essay person. So you give the people what they want, you know? And you have to give those people what they want because the algorithm won't push it to anybody else. It's only gonna show it to your core, and if your core doesn't like it, you gotta start all over. So you're gonna use this momentum built up by this one successful video, and you're gonna roll with it. You don't really rock the boat, you just keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over until it completely burns you out. And what used to be fun, posting YouTube videos.
No, don't upload it to fucking Billy and Dooyan. No, I didn't say that, man.
Experimenting with stuff is
I said clip it, man.
no longer fun for you.
Clipping
and then
it.
Some twit sitting on his couch sparks the idea of a second channel. I can start over. I can start from scratch. I don't have a core audience that I have to appease.
My God.
I don't have an algorithm that is feeding
Idiots. You're all idiots.
Feeding my stuff to very specific people. I can just experiment without fear of ruining what I've already got going. I can continue to do the thing that is working, but I can experiment somewhere else without harm to this main thing. You hit the jackpot. That is why we do it. And it can reignite your love for making videos. I've even said it in the past on second channel videos that I've made.
I think that's enough mindless rambling for one day. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining me on the second channel. I feel like 2019 Scott, like I'm starting all over again. It's fun, it's exciting. Does it feel kind of like your second channel is what your main channel was like 8 years ago?
It's similar, and I feel like probably for some viewers, it feels that way. It's not the same process because I was still scripting videos for my main channel back then, and the second channel videos aren't really scripted at all. But I think the end result ends up being pretty similar. Yeah.
I mean, it is a business. So I grew into this big business that people expect a certain thing from, and then being able to start something new again kind of like brings that excitement back. If you're making YouTube videos, you do love what you're doing, but you get caught in this weird cycle where it like starts to become monotonous, and having a second channel gives you the freedom to like love what you're doing again and like do something new and do something that's less predictable.
I've always loved what I do, but that doesn't mean that you can't get burnt out. I love doing what I do, and I want to keep loving doing what I do. I never want to dislike it. I never want to hate it. And I see a lot of YouTubers end up hating what they do. Like they hate the content they produce, or like they feel like they're cornered into only producing a certain type of content. I never really felt that way.
It's even worse with short form content. Like how they're forced to do the same meme over and over that made them popular.
But I definitely felt like getting to a point where
the curse of Haley Welch.
It's like I
talk to her.
Can't do this at the frequency I once did. I think Scott Stash kind of helps me see this more as like a sustainable kind of thing.
Once you introduce
I'm going to download all your long form videos and burn them onto a disc and sell them for $10 for one, or the complete edition for $100 at my local butcher shops and in front of Whole Foods.
I'm gonna send a cease and desist if you do that. I'm going to take you to court if you do that, Rancid. Don't do it. Also, you think anyone's gonna buy that? Good luck.
Sponsorships and such into content, there's like an expectation. And even if you started out coming in loving it, at a certain point, it becomes routine where you like kind of know the process of it, and you're making it because like videos need to go out. The business aspect of it, like, hey, videos need to get out, sponsors like have a certain deadlines that they need to hit. So like when people sit down and they're like, okay, I need to shoot today, I need a video, and when you think from that structure, yeah, I think you could lose some of the passion, and I think that kind of reads in the videos sometimes.
So do you feel more creatively fulfilled on one channel versus the other? I guess your main channel.
There's a nice balance though, because when I remember being a kid and just like run and gun making.
Hi, new viewer here from the new uploads on Bilibili. What is your favorite inflation? Yeah, you're banned. Yeah, that guy McLovin, get him out.
Whatever you want, and that's what
mods
my second channel feels like, and I think that's the vibe I get from other people's second.
Get the McLovin guy out of chat.
Channels too, where it's more just like old school style, not so much planning going into it.
I know a lot of YouTubers treat this more business-like, where it's almost like a corporation. They record and they have like a team for thumbnails and all that stuff. And I'm not very good at letting go of doing those tasks. I don't feel like you are either.
No, the second channel energy, and even with like the community that tends to build around those channels, feels a lot more like an older generation of what
yelling at mods like it's your parents. Why are people speaking in Chinese now?
YouTube used to be kind of free-flowing, run and gun, tighter knit community, and a lot of main channels feel more corporate, for lack of a better term, I guess. Very polished, very particular for how the algorithm.
Mods, thank you for killing him. Appreciate it.
Is going to pick it up. The branding is very like well thought out for thumbnails and titles, and the second channel is a lot looser. And I've seen that type of energy be really like beneficial in growing an audience more so than like a main channel. A main channel might reach more people, but a second channel feels like
you fell off. What's your view count? You're watching me on Twitch, bro. I guarantee you on Twitch I have less than 100 viewers. Let's have a look. I bet you it's absolutely horrendous. What is it? Like one guy on Twitch, 200. Yeah, that's really bad. I don't know what it is on YouTube. I think it's like 1.4K or something.
Like it has a better,
more personable.
Community. Yeah.
I'm not really interested in growth. It's more so about sustainability. Let's keep doing this for as long as possible. This is such a once in a lifetime opportunity. I can share this with my friends.
So there you go, guys. You're welcome for the knowledge. Also, I don't know why IS stopped making music. I'm sorry I teased you about that. I wrote this note on my phone back.
All right, that was a good video. I enjoyed that.